Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Persona 5 Strikers. In the last episode, we began our Phantom Thief road trip to erase the metaverse once and for all. Although we're still under surveillance of Zenkichi and the rest of the police force, we're still free to continue dealing with the rise in prisons all over Japan. And luckily, because of a quick detour from our original goal of Sapporo, we've actually found another sign of another prison, thanks to Sophia's ability to sniff out the signatures of them, and maybe even a potential monarch to go along with it. Ango Natsume, an extremely arrogant author of a sudden bestseller known as Prince of Nightmares. But although we do have an idea of who the monarch could be, he could just be a dude that just happens to have a bestseller book. But due to the fact that his followers are kind of cult-like based on how we saw them in the last episode, it might be definitely a sign of a monarch. But with that being said, we're actually continuing on with an investigation on him. So, honestly, if we want to find out if he's a monarch, only one way to really check, and that's by seeing how the people are in the real world. And hopefully, maybe even figure out how we're even going to get inside the prison, if there is indeed a actual monarch here. Because if there is no monarch, there's no reason to deal with the jail, right? Just because of the fact that we know that the jails can stay up without a monarch. Because of the fact that after we left Alice's, it's still up and running. So, definitely not a good thing though, that's for sure. Just because of the fact that it's even there to begin with still, it's definitely kind of, is definitely concerning, that's for sure. But with that being said, let's continue off, and let's see how everything's going with our investigation here. So, first things first, let's see what's going on around here. I need to buy every last one, then maybe Ango will finally notice me. If I don't hurry, I'll miss his book signing. Natsume's doing a book signing. Search complete. Natsume will be holding a book signing nearby, and it's happening very soon. Okay. Wait, is that why they're all here? Apparently so. The bookstore is in a small named Porto, and the event starts in 1 hour. I see. Alright, Spooks. Let's come back here when we're all done collecting rumors. Okay, well, that actually helps us. Let's see if Makoto's found anything. What a crowd! I wonder what's going on. It feels a bit off, I guess. It definitely does seem a little bit off. See if we can see what's going on over in the department store. Maybe this will be one. It's a big department store. We shouldn't go in there, unless we have to. Okay. Well, I was kind of hoping you'd notice that there's a big line coming out of it, but apparently that's not interesting enough to look at. But let's see here, over in this big other area, which is apparently an arcade, apparently. Don't know how it is, but apparently it's an arcade. Okay then. Well, let's see how our team's doing, since they might have found something. Check out these things hanging from the ceiling. They look like aliens. They're apparently called streamers. In Sendai, they're known for being topped with a large ball called a kusudama. Huh, that sounds kinda cool. Now that I think about it, isn't Tanabata celebrated in July? It looks like Tanabata is observed using the lunar calendar, so the festival is held a month later in August. Huh, okay. So we're in the perfect month for it then, because apparently, well, because it just started in August, apparently Tanabata is starting early. I don't know if I follow you, but whatever. Alex rules. True there, buddy. That's where my birthday is. I'll be honest there. Ugh, this sucks. Find something out? Is something wrong? Is something wrong on? Oh, Spooks. I was wandering around the shopping area here, and now I've got sweets on the brain, with all these dessert shops and food stands around. The temptation's worst. I almost folded when I saw a place with Gyutan ice cream that also sells chocolate bananas. Huh. Alright. Sorry about that. I should get back to asking about Natsume, right? Yeah, you probably should. Oh, there's a person over here, skeptical woman. Oh, want to know about Ango Natsume? You and the rest of society, everyone's talking about him lately, and it makes me sick. Pretentious pricks like that are always hiding something. I heard businesses has been good lately, thanks to all the Natsume gift merch. People need to wake up. There are plenty of other good authors out there. Okay. Apparently that's one of his detractors then. Huh. This is the first time we found a detractor that doesn't like him. So that's good to know. There's people that obviously are skeptical about him.
Look, Spooks. That general store over there is unusually packed with female customers. Perhaps it's just my imagination, but their eyes seem hollow.
General store? This one? Oh, yeah, it does kind of seem kind of weird. Welcome. Huh? Ango Natsume? Of course I know him. He seems like it seems to like our products. A lot of his fans give them, to him as a gift. They sell like hotcakes, I tell you, and it's all thanks to Natsume. But just between you and me, I'm honestly kind of worried about how much money the fans are spending on all the stuff.
That's not unlike what's happening with Alice. She had fans pouring in normal amounts of money too.
Care to buy something? Maybe. You actually sell things? Oh, you do. I'm out of money because I actually ended up buying some stuff, but it's cool to know that, you know, just because there is something I can buy there. And apparently one of them's a Natsume thing, which is kind of funny. But, let's see here. What's going on with Futaba and Haru?
The store owners were really surprised to learn who Haru's feeling is. At first they were all stiff and nervous, but Haru's too warm for anyone to keep that up for long. She had him singing in no time. It was crazy seeing how people treat the upper crust, let alone Haru's ability to get them to stop. She is still amazing.
Guess so. Well, what about you, Haru?
Oh, hello. I've been asking around the shops here, apparently. Sendai's in the middle of Natsume fever. Apparently it's even affecting some of the shop staff. I heard some complaints that it's getting bad for business. People no call, no showing, or even ditching their shifts partway through to go pick up more copies of Natsume's book. Could their hearts have been changed? Oh, I nearly forgot. When I told one of the local restaurant owners that I was on a trip with my friends, he gave me this. It's a hamburger from a local chain, using only local ingredients. They said it's very good.
Yuatan Burger. I'll take it. Looks like we got another group of people over here, so let's listen on this, and hopefully it's about him. Look at this. Bookworm deleted her social media accounts. Bookworm? Isn't Bookworm the author you really like? She's been putting on, out quite a lot of work lately. Maybe she got depressed. Her last post did mention how she tired of trying to make her voice heard in a vacuum. Did you think Ango Natsume is the cause? Have you read Ango's book? The story and the dialogue, it's so similar to what Bookworm would do. Okay, that's interesting. Hey, be careful, we're talking about Sogo Natsume's grandson here. He'll get flamed if you talk about him carelessly. Huh, that's weird.
Hey, did you hear that? She seems suspicious of Ango Natsume stealing other people's work.
Apparently so. So, there seems to be some kind of copyright going on here. Okay, copyright infringement. Interesting.
I wonder if it's true, or if it's just a rumor.
Could be a rumor, but it is interesting though. But investigation complete. Looks like we found everything.
We've got plenty of intel now. I'd say it's safe to call it quits. Remember Natsume's autograph session we heard about? This is our chance to see him in person. Let's do some, first-party reconnaissance.
That sounds like a good idea. Let's indeed. I'm not done seeing the sights. Well, yeah, let's do it.
We're getting ready. Everyone together, okay? I'll contact them for you.
Thanks, Sophia.
Thanks, Sophia. We should get over there ourselves anyways.
True there. Okay, Porto Ango Natsume's autograph events. Okay, so this was the store we saw with all the people. So apparently, he's doing something here. Well, obviously he's doing an autograph, but wonder if we'll find any information on him. That smug bastard's being promoted all over the place. I feel like I'm going insane.
That's quite a crowd for a book signing. There's so many people I think I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, I don't blame you, there is quite a bit of people here.
Is he gonna give out his keyword for Emma? And change everyone's hearts like Alice did?
Maybe.
We should keep an eye out for him for now.
Hopefully we can figure something out. Natsume-san, I just wanted to say thank you for putting out such wonderful work all the time. I was so touched by your book, I ended up buying 50 copies. 50? Okay, that's way too much. Yeah, well, I bought 100. Some to read, some to collect, some to give out, and some to...
My goodness. Thank you, I'm flattered.
Reading your book somehow gives me hope, courage to keep going. I won't rest until each and every one of my friends knows about your book.
Well, I have said that I want my book to reach as many people as possible. I can't help but feel guilty, though. Be sure you don't overdo it.
Yeah, sure. That's way too many books, though. No, it's okay. I'm helping you because I want to. I heard the reason he started writing novels was for this poor girl who's bedridden in the hospital. Supposedly he wanted her to keep fighting so she could one day see him finish his novel. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. He's just compassionate, right? It's like he's a saint. Huh, that's an interesting rumor. I know that story alone is enough to make me cry. I guess even real life is like a novel sometimes. We have to tell the whole world about Rango Natsume's good deeds. Interesting. The book signing concluded, and Natsume and his fans left. Huh, well that didn't really give us any reconnaissance on him, but apparently at least we got something on him, just because of the fact that we can see how crazy his fans really are.
I'd expect as much, but he's really popular.
Do you think the bit about the girl in the hospital is real? Good question. Dude, didn't seem like the type, if you ask me. True, he seemed pretty, you know, he seemed very uptight when we met him the last episode, so I highly doubt that one, but it seems like it's just a rumor, though.
I don't think Natsume said anything resembling a keyword.
Yeah, seems that way.
Could it be because he really isn't a monarch? Or perhaps he's just being careful?
Maybe. I don't honestly know. We have no proof on him being one, so we just think he's one because there's a prison here, apparently based on Sophia's signature reading.
If he is a monarch, maybe everyone here's already had their charts changed.
Maybe. That could make sense, actually.
Meaning he wouldn't need to give out his keyword. Hey, Nari, what's that you've been reading?
Yeah, what are you reading?
Rango Natsume's novel Prince of Nightmares.
You're actually reading it?
And are you actually practicing?
Why? Are you a fan? Can I read it when you're done? Yeah, can I read it when you're done? I want to see if he's actually as good as they say.
Yes, I suppose that's fine. I was curious as to whether or not the book was truly deserving of the fervent praise it received.
Okay, makes sense. That's definitely a good way to check on him.
Well, how is it? Is it good?
How should I put it? For any creative work, one should be able to feel some sense of its creator's passion. No matter how crude or unrefined the work may be, there should always be some sort of spark present to those engaging with it. I'm not terribly well versed in the literary arts, but I feel nothing when I read this book.
That is interesting, because usually when you read a good book, you just can see the draw immediately, but apparently there's no draw to it. That's really weird for a bestseller book.
The sentences are formed well enough, but what's here is supposed shockingly hollow. It's as if these words have been taken from someone else and given the most bare minimum coat of paint possible.
That's really strange.
Let me see. Oh wow, these lines here looked it from an anime from 2 years ago. The words got changed a bit, but that's definitely sneaky.
So there is copyright infringement in the work, just because of the fact that we did hear that earlier. Apparently that's true. Interesting.
I think I've seen this one before too. And this one. Geez, this one too. Wait, is this whole book just a bunch of stuff you ripped off and strung together?
Apparently so. If you're able to notice it right away, apparently that's the case.
If the original writers, or worse, their fans ever saw this, they'd be freaking out rioting online.
Dang. Okay then, that is really weird how that's a bestseller if there's just a bunch of ripped pieces from other works in that. That's usually not how the bestsellers work.
I can't possibly fathom how such a fraudulent piece of work garnered this much praise. That is, unless the fans had the desire stolen.
It's the power to change hearts. There's no mistaking it. Well, it is the power to change hearts after all. So maybe he did. Honestly, I guess we'll find out.
You know that, we know now. It's safe to say, there's definitely something going on here.
Yeah, definitely true there.
If only we knew the keyword. We could investigate the jail for ourselves.
Think we should ask, some of his fans. They've all had their desires taken, right?
True. If this is anything like the situation in Shibuya, I doubt they'll tell us anything. Guess we're kinda stuck there. Have you heard anything from Gabe yet?
Probably not.
He said he'd be here by tonight. Maybe he learned something.
Oh, so apparently Zenkichi is making his way over here. So, I wonder if he's going to be happy that we've looked into another monarch on our own time, instead of going straight to Sapporo. Because we're definitely making time for some other big targets, though. If there even is one here, but still, definitely a good thing we're doing this, though. Because maybe it will give us some more time with the police investigation on us, since he obviously, based on what we saw, he's still planning on turning on us, in third person, of course. So in character, I'll still pretend like I'm a little wary of him, but, honestly, for third person rise, I'm kind of terrified what he plans on doing with us, since he says he's using us in third person, so, definitely interesting, but, yeah, thankfully, hopefully, over due time, we'll be able to maybe actually have some kind of trust with him, but that's honestly just kind of praying for, you know, somebody that isn't part of the main crew to, that is an adult that actually isn't, you know, gonna turn on us, because every single other time we've had an adult in the games, they've always turned on us, but the only person we've ever had was, well, the social links in the games, and then Sojiro. That's literally the only adults we've ever been able to trust, and that's about it. So, hopefully, we can get somebody else to actually have some trust in, but I guess we'll find out in due time if we'll ever be able to even trust him, or even if we should trust him, to be honest.
Alright then. I guess we should go ahead and wait for Inspector Hasegawa then.
I guess so. Okay. Time to head on out. No reason to stick around. Oh, never mind. What's going on, Yusuke?
Hold on, Spooks.
What's going on, Yusuke? Is there something you need?
Why do you think Natsume wrote this novel?
For money? For fame? I don't know. Probably for fame, let's be honest. It seems like the case.
No, I don't believe that is the case.
Really? Why do you say that?
No matter how much praise your work receives, was built on the backs of others. Then you cannot truly call that praise your own. Those compliments will surely ring empty. Anyone in the arts should know this. That is why I don't understand. What was he thinking when he wrote this novel?
Probably he just cares about fame, not the actual novel. Let's be honest here. Not everyone thinks like you, Yusuke, let's be honest, bud. But, honestly, he seems like if he is, like, somebody that's, you know, is doing this, and is a monarch, I believe that it's all just because of fame and fortune. That's a lot of popular people's thoughts on life, and that's all they want is fame and fortune. So, and they don't care what kind of backs they have to jump on to do it. So it's not a thing that doesn't always happen. It's pretty common. So, sorry Yusuke, but not everyone's passionate, sadly. Would be cool if everyone was, but not everybody is, sadly. But it is cool that you wish that, you know, see people more in that way, but sadly not the case. Or at least, not nowadays anyways.
What are you two doing? Let's get going.
My apologies. It wasn't my intention to hold you up. Let's be off, Spooks.
Yeah, let's get on out of here. No reason to stick around, since we can't find any more information on Natsume even if we wanted to. So, might as well just get out of here for the time being and hopefully figure out whatever his keyword may be. Oh, hey, look who it is. The man of the hour, Zenkichi.
Pretty nice ride you got here. And I gotta say, didn't expect Sendai to be on the agenda. How'd you know there was a jail here?
Well, about that. I smelled it.
Well, look who it is. You remember the lady that you met in the prison a couple of days ago? I hope you did.
Huh. You smelled it.
Anyways, have you learned anything new?
Oh yeah. Oh, you're Natsume, right? Yeah, he's suspicious, alright. His book's been selling like crazy, but only here in Sendai. Most of the other stuff, I've heard lines up with it, with what you guys told me anyways. Anyhow, I did some asking around, and here's what I found. Apparently everyone in Natsume's little fan clone becomes friends with him through the Emma app.
Well, there's a good answer. Okay, so apparently he uses Emma. That's really good information.
And once it happens, they start buying his book, any and every chance they get. Some even go into debt because of it. Any of this sound familiar?
Really familiar.
It's just like, what happened with Alice.
Huh, you might have a different methods, from Alice Hiragi, but I'm almost certain Natsume's using the same power.
In that case, we really need to get our hands on his keyword.
Can't just nab the shithead and make him cough it up.
Probably can't.
Huh, do that? Then I would have to arrest you for assault. You can ramble on about jails all you want. Best case scenario is you getting dragged off to a mental institution. Right.
Well, we're the Phantom Thieves, so going at it directly is not preferred anyways. Oh, there goes Beauty Thief. Always trying to be elegant and subtle and stuff.
Beauty what?
Beauty Thief? She's talked about Haru. Well, Beauty Thief. Yeah. That's what we're talking about.
My name is Beauty Thief.
I see. She's really calling herself that.
Yep. And I hope you like it.
Getting back on track. We gotta think of a way to get that keyword.
Huh. That's where I'm coming. You better thank me for this later.
You got it?
For what?
Natsume's holding a party tonight in celebration of Prince of Nightmares passing over 1 million sales.
Yeah, based on what we know, apparently a lot of those sales were here in Sendai, so honestly, probably almost 1 million of those were probably in here, honestly. Which is really kind of scary because of the fact that this place doesn't seem that big for to be able to sell to 1 million different people, and due to the fact that we found out some people are buying 100 copies is not the best case scenario. Who even knows how much a single book costs from him? If it's cheap, then maybe it's not as bad, but who even knows? Books sell for like $20, $30, even $60 nowadays. You can buy a whole new game for the same price as a book. So, yeah, definitely could be a lot of money being spent on these books. Let's be honest here.
Huh. It just happen to have enough invitations for all of you, which means
looks like we're gonna be going there then.
We're crashing a party.
Apparently so.
Hey, that sounds fun as hell. Don't you think, Spooks?
That sounds fun, I guess. This is our chance. I don't have anything to wear. Where did you get those? Yeah, where did you even get those invitations?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? Better to keep you in the dark. Well, I just said, I know a guy. So, what do you think? Glad we struck a deal, right?
I think. Still don't trust you though, buddy.
You did pretty good, Gramps.
Yeah, nice one, Gramps. I must admit I'm seeing you in a whole new light, Grumps.
Yeah, you totally, really came through, Gramps. Maybe we could count on you, Gramps, son.
Everyone's calling him Gramps. He's not even that old.
Come on, guys. Please call me by my name, okay?
Don't feel bad, Gramps.
Everyone's calling him Gramps now. Party venue, Prince of Nightmares, 1 million sold celebration.
Thank you all very much for coming today. This is just a small token of my appreciation. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoy yourselves.
Okay, I'll try. Congratulations, Mr. Natsume. Truly.
Oh, it's all thanks to everyone working so hard to push sales. All I did was right.
Oh, you're too modest. Is it? It really is impressive how well you've done, considering the amounts of competition there is these days. I know we tried to promote you early on as the grandson of renowned writer Sogo Natsume, but I never would have expected you to perform this well. The praise you've received is due entirely to your talent, Mr. Natsume. You're a shining star to readers and authors alike.
My talent, you say? Well, now, I wouldn't go as far to say that. The words on the page matter little. If there's something, worth talking about, the people will always flock to it. From there, All one needs to do is crafting this little story into it, and voila. For example, take the origin story about how I started writing because of some poor girl in the hospital.
Oh, it looks like that wasn't just a rumor. Huh, okay. Pardon my asking, but is that story really true, Mr. Natsume?
I'm afraid that's my little secret. Truth fiction, does that anyone really care? You might recall E.G. Yusai Madarame's confession on TV not too long ago. Surely you remember. His signature piece. What was the name of it?
Huh, Madarame. That's an interesting name to hear. Since that is Yusuke's literal, mentor and everything. Or old ex-mentor, but still. It's interesting to see him being mentioned here. Oh, do you mean the Sayuri?
Oh, yes, that's it. The Sayuri. That piece was certainly lauded as the pinnacle of beauty at the time, but if you ask me, the only place it belongs now is the trash.
Oof. That's... Oof. And we're standing right there, so Yusuke heard that, if Ryuji heard that. Pathetic.
The trash? How rude. He has no idea what was put into that painting. Who does he think he is?
Yeah, just some stubborn, arrogant, you-know-what. He didn't say anything, that's interesting. Yusuke went completely silent.
Yusuke, I know how you feel, but...
I'm alright.
Oh, okay.
I have a favor to ask. Would you mind if I handled this one? I promise I'll get the keywords from him.
Oh, okay. Well, do it, Yusuke. But...
there's a good chance he remembers your faces from the other day. However, I was told the back of the group, so there's a good chance he won't recognize me.
Well, leave it to you, or do us the honor. Well, yeah, do us the honor, buddy. I think you got this. It seems like you're gonna have more of a connection to this dude than us, just due to the fact that you talked about him being... You thought he would be like an honorable writer or whatever, and apparently he didn't seem very honorable in person, just because we're hearing him talk shit, literally, basically shit talk, his mother's arts. Because it's not even Madarame's picture, it's literally Yusuke's mother's arts. So, oof. Well, go at it, Yusuke, I hope you got this.
Right, Yusuke. Might be our cheap best bet here.
Yeah, true. Good luck. Yeah, good luck indeed.
Thank you. I'll be off then.
Okay, you got this, Yusuke. Or at least I hope you do.
Pardon me for interrupting. I happen to be a big fan of yours, Natsume-san.
Oh, he's going this way? Who are you?
Forgive me, I was hoping I might trouble you for an autograph.
Hey, Mr. Natsume's a busy man. You can trouble him later.
Come now, I'm sure one autograph won't hurt.
You mean it. My thanks, Natsume-san, you're too kind.
Okay. Apparently Yusuke wants an autograph from him. But why, though? Well, we got an autograph, I guess. Apparently, that was Yusuke's plan, I guess.
To receive an autograph from the great Ango Natsume himself. This honor is truly more than I deserve.
Oh, nonsense. Don't sell yourself short. It's readers like you who allow authors like me to keep writing.
Yeah, but apparently you only have one book, buddy. So, what do you mean by writing?
I see. That's a wonderful way to look at it. Oh, right. Do you by any chance use Emma Natsume-san?
Oh, of course. With how convenient it is, how could I not?
If you don't mind, could you please add me to your friends list? It would be a privilege to be closer to one I respect so greatly.
Oh, not at all. My fans and readers mean the world to me. The keyword is Prince of Nightmares.
Huh. So his book name, that's an interesting keyword. You could literally just type that into the thing, just trying out, because of the fact of, it's his bestseller and everything, but apparently it's his keyword too. That's interesting.
Thank you very much. Expect a request from me sometime soon. Now there is one more thing. I overheard you and your entourage mention the Sayuri earlier. If I'm not mistaken, you said it should be thrown out with the trash, as though it was some cheap attempt.
Ah, so you heard that, did ya? Is that what I said? Well, I take it someone of your taste agrees with me. And again, that painting only held value because of whose name is attached to it. Madarame had.
Yeah, sorry buddy, it wasn't Madarame's name that made it go. It was the mystique of the painting, and that's exactly what Madarame said himself. Even if his name was attached to it, the reason why people got really attached to it was because of the mystique of the painting, and that was the little cloud over where the baby, which was Yusuke, was on the painting, not because of Madarame's name being on it. You know, they did help sell it, but the initial draw was the mystique of it.
The Sayuri was painted by my mother.
Oh.
Yep, you messed up, buddy.
This may be unprofessional of me, but professionalism be damned. My mother painted the Sayuri at the cost of her own life. It was her own masterpiece. The painting was crafted with a love that simply cannot be found anywhere else. Don't you dare lump it in with the soulless drivel you cobbled together from others far more talented than you.
Jeez. Holy crap. He went hard. I like it, Yusuke. I definitely like it.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you can't.
I merely spoke the truth. How if you'll excuse me.
We're making our way out of here. See you later, Natsume. Hope you like a nice little infiltration of your palace if you happen to have one. Because apparently you have a keyword, and that's not a normal way of adding people, I would think. So, hopefully it is what we need. But, I really do hope he has a palace, because I don't mind dealing with a jerk like this dude. Let's be honest.
We've got what we've came for. Let's head outside, yes.
Okay, let's get on out of here. No reason to stick around.
Soulless dribble. That little bastard. What the hell does he know?
It's alright, Mr. Natsume. He's just looking to blame you for something because he's jealous of your genius. Don't let him get to you. Yusuke's more of a genius than you, buddy.
Oh, shut up.
Eep.
Huh. No matter. He'll come around just like the rest.
Okay, just like the rest, he says. I think that's all the information we need, just from third person alone. So apparently, he believes we'll come around. Wonder what he really means by that one.
My apologies, I couldn't hold myself back. I suppose I still have much to learn.
Dude, don't sweat it. Everything worked out. We got the keyword, so we're all good. True?
Oh, yeah, you did great. I was actually pretty impressed with how you stood up to him.
Well, I can't say my assessment of his book was entirely correct. Whatever someone feels, from a work of art, no matter what that work may be, ultimately comes down to the individual.
Yeah, well, for what it's worth, we all love seeing you stick it to that creepinarty.
True.
In any case, we got the keyword down. All that's left now is to find the entry points.
If there even is one. We still don't know if he's the monarch, even. Well, we know there's a prison here because of Sophia, but we don't even know if he's really the monarch. But he definitely fits the bill for a monarch, though.
Sentai Station would be a good place to look. How come? The smell isn't as strong there. The security's probably more lax. The station should be a safe point of entry, just like in Shibuya.
So, I guess we're doing it then. I guess so. Hopefully this keyword works.
Yeah, we've got everything we need. Tomorrow that jail's getting a visit from the Phantom Thieves. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, indeed. Apparently we're all ready now, though. If there is one, we'll definitely find it.
Hey Spooks, there's something I wanted to ask you. Yusuke might be acting calm just now, but he seems rather sad. Why was that?
I think he was shocked. He probably felt insulted, because he's an artist too. Well, yeah, because he's an artist as well.
Oh, I see. So when someone disrespects something important to you, it makes you more sad than angry.
It's possible. It depends on the person. It definitely depends on the person.
At the very least, Yusuke seems to feel that way. I think I'm starting to understand him a little bit better now. Thank you for explaining that to me, Spooks.
No problem. So now she understands anger and sadness. Okay, seems like we're teaching her quite a bit about art. I went back to the RV and got some rest. Apparently some bond points as well. But apparently we got in the Velvet Room, though.
I've been waiting for you. These desires in this place have been stolen as well. The voices of countless hearts are stirring about. At the same time, I can feel the threat of the calamity is only growing stronger.
Calamity?
I've called you here to deliver important news. The bonds that you forged will now impart an even greater power to your personas. This new power, it seems it was born from a connection you've made during your travels. This will become the sustenance that will further nurture your potential. Cherish it dearly.
I'll do just that. I don't follow. I'll do just that then. Okay?
I admit I'm somewhat jealous. There's no doubt that they will give you the strength needed to cut through fates.
Okay. Martial arts increases damage to your personas, increases magical damage to personas, increases skills that inflict status ailments, and increases the duration of debuffs and buffs. Not bad. Powering up skills with bonds, and use set of bond skills have now been unlocked. These allow you to strengthen the skills of your personas. Be sure to take advantage of this new power in future battles. Sounds pretty good to me. And if we get the increase on the duration of our buffs, we can use that Masu Kaja with Yusuke and actually have it last a lot longer. Because it only lasts like 10 seconds, I think. So if we can make it last like at least like a minute, that would be pretty nice.
May luck be on your side.
Okay, may luck be on our side. As well as some new bonds to go with it. Definitely useful. Definitely take them. Thanks, Lavenza. Definitely be using that. But looks like we're still not ready for looking for the palace yet, apparently. So tired.
Snap out of it, Ryuji. We're about to head in.
I know. I was excited last night, so I couldn't sleep.
What, you think it's Christmas morning or something? Any idea how big this place is? Could you tell, can you tell Sophia?
Yeah, can you tell how big the jail is?
Based on the smell, I see it covers nearly all of Sendai.
Huh. That's interesting. So almost pretty much all of Sendai. That's a pretty scary size.
That's quite big.
Considering what's happening throughout the city, the scale makes sense. But that's all coming to an end.
Let's go. Time to get to work. We'll save the city. We'll definitely save the city. Destroy the prison. Although, apparently we can't destroy it completely, because apparently prisons are different than palaces, where if you take down the ruler of them, the palace doesn't fall with it. So, technically we can't erase it for good, but at least we can get rid of the person that's controlling the jail, that's for sure.
Right. We're heading into Sendai Jail.
Yep, that's where we're heading. So now we just gotta make our way to there. Looks like we get a little bit of looking around before we go straight in there.
So we got ourselves a mobile hideout. Pretty convenient, right? And I gotta say, I sure does make the Phantom Thieves even cooler. Yeah. Once you think everyone's good and ready, let's meet at the hideouts and infiltrate the jail. We're counting on you, Spooks.
Yep, counting on me, since we're gonna need Joker to help out with the most of it. Well, let's see here. What's going on with everybody, though?
Zunda Mochi, Zunda Milkshake, Zunda Parfait, and Zunda Cake. It all looks so good. I can't wait to dig in.
What's Zunda?
Time to prep for the mission, by eating as many local desserts as it can.
Huh. Okay then, interesting. Well, what about you, Ryuji?
Hey, this is pretty sick.
It's a keychain of a little katana. Huh, it sounds pretty cool.
I can't stop myself from buying this kind of stuff. Feel like I just gotta be in the Jude and all. My mom's probably gonna be pissed telling me I wasted my money. But you know, what I say, stuff like this makes the best souvenirs.
That's pretty true. You're such a child, I get you, that's really sick. Yeah, it's pretty cool to me.
I knew it. I knew you'd agree, in fact. This thing splits in two halves. How about we divvy it up? Here, you take Katana half, left, and I'll take Dragon Hill right.
Okay, cool. 120 candle cutter. That's interesting. Actually, that kind of reminds me of, the blades in other, like, video games where you have, like, the dual blades, but a candle cutter. I wonder what it does. Let's check it out. Because it looks like it would be an accessory. So 120 candle cutter, what does that do? Critical up low. Oh, okay. Cool. Huh, that's pretty cool. So basically, if we want extra crit, we can use that. That might be good on Yusuke just because of the fact that he can crit a lot more often than everybody else. And that helps you break through shields a lot better too. So maybe you might be wanting to do that. Let's see here, where's everyone else hiding? Futaba's over by the bus, or, well, the camper. But we got some people hiding out over here. So let's go see them first before we go running off anywhere. Since, obviously, it seems like everyone's got some extra dialogue, so no reason to rush, honestly. So, let's see what's going on with Haru.
So I know I never actually really clarified this before, but the name Beauty Thief is sort of an aspiration. Not like I'm saying I'm the most beautiful member of the Phantom Thieves.
Makes sense.
Haru is the most beautiful member of the Phantom Thieves. Got it.
Well, apparently Sophia thinks it.
What? Sophia, no, I meant...
Let's see if there's anything more to that. Looks like... Oh no, there is something.
Oh, never mind. I'm a college student now. Maybe it's time to give up those silly titles anyways.
Well, it was kind of cool to see, honestly, just because of the fact that I didn't expect there to be something like that for the Beauty Thief name, but it's pretty nice. Let's see here, we got Yusuke and Makoto over here, so let's go see what they're doing, and then we'll either, well, we can, didn't we get bond points? We do, okay, yeah, we should probably spend those real quick. So let's see here. So we got 7 points, and a bunch of skills to work with. Well, that's 15 points, although I would like SP at the end of battle, but let's see here. Maybe we should go for this instead. Increases the damage for physical persona skills, increases the magical damage, increases physical or chance of persona skills inflicting status ailments, that could be pretty good. Increases the duration of buffs and debuffs. That's not bad. Honestly, I think Harrison Helper would be better. So let's at least get that one number 2 at least, just to break out of the status ailments more often. And then, good question, honestly. I kind of want to save for Oracle Recovery, just because the SP would be nice to get back after battle. That would definitely be helpful, so maybe we'll do that. So yeah, we'll save for that one, I think. Let's see what Yusuke is going on about.
Sometimes I wonder, can true beauty exist without the value and praise provided by society?
I don't know. Perhaps, perhaps not. Well, the Sayuri is beautiful. Yeah, the Sayuri is pretty beautiful, isn't it?
Thank you, Spooks. Whatever the case may be, Natsume is endangering lives. We can't allow him to run rampant across the outworld. I'm ready to go at a moment's notice. Please let me know when you're adequately prepared.
Okay, of course, buddy. And then we got one more person hiding over here. Good old Makoto. And then we'll see how Futama's doing, and then I guess we'll try and see if we can get inside that palace.
Oh, apparently the Tanabata Festival runs from June to August. Do you know what, I went to a festival with Sis once, when I was a little. She did everything she could to keep her eye on me, for every second while we were in that huge crowd. In fact, she was so preoccupied that she ended, up tripping and dropping her candied apples. She was about a hair away from just bursting into tears. To this day, it's the only time I've ever seen that look on her face. I felt so bad, I ended up splitting my chocolate banana with her. That really takes me back.
Huh. That's pretty sweet, actually.
Oh, keep that between you and me, though, okay? I don't want Sis trying to get even.
Fair enough. Huh, interesting. Well, let's make our way to Mount Ova Park, since now I think we're all ready to even check if there is anything going on. But it looks like, oh, Futaba's separate from the camper. Okay, well, let's see how Futaba's doing then.
Hey, good timing. I want some curry before we head up the dale. Good luck, curry. Let's call it.
Good luck on curry. Oh, make it yourself is in Katsu the lucky food. Well, yeah, good luck curry, you mean?
You know, like in ancient warrior times, they all sit around and eat curry before marching into battle or something like that. I know we just had some a little while ago, but my reserves are running low. I can't help it. And we're about to go into a deal. I need a curry power-up, and only yours will do, Spooks. But this was the only ingredient I can scrounge up. Good luck finding the rest. Well, I guess we've got an order up. Right, Spooks? If you don't have any of the ingredients, you'll need to pick up some first. Then you can cook out the hideouts.
True, but we got some onions. Ooh.
Man, your curry's so good, Spooks. Makes sense being so close to our people and all.
True. Very true. Let's head back into the camper then.
Oh, alright. Let's gather at the hideouts.
Okay, let's get on in there. And see if we can find a jail in here. So honestly, I guess one thing to do. Just head right into the jail if there is one. Infiltrate the jail? Yes. See what happens. And I guess we'll find if... Oh, yeah, there is. Okay, here we go.
Whoa. So that's it.
Once again, the domain reflects who's within.
Well, here we are. We found another monarch. And I think we even found where the birdcage of desires may be, because of the fact that if you look at that castle during that cutscene, that definitely looked the same as what we saw in Alice's area. So apparently there's another birdcage. And apparently we got a big castle on our hands too, so like they were saying, they had a giant castle in Sendai. Apparently we're going to actually be visiting it. That sounds awesome. But with that being said, we now have all the proof that we need about Natsume, or Ango Natsume, being the monarch of this area, because this definitely looks like a place that's being ruled by him. Just the giant golden statue, little statues down by those doors, the fact that it's, well, Prince of Nightmares was the keyword to get into it, and honestly, due to the fact that there's even posters about his book on the building on our right. So, yeah, definitely his. But, with that being said, I'm actually going to end off today's episode here. I know it's a little bit earlier, but the reason is because we've been doing longer episodes, and I don't mean to do that. And honestly, due to the fact that I am going to be gone for a week starting now, you guys will see me in the next episode, which will be tomorrow. But because of the fact that I am going to be gone because of a forced little break from doing this, because I'm going to have family in town and I won't really be able to record, honestly, yeah, I want to take a break here because then we can do the actual prison infiltration with you guys and not have to split it up in a week's time from each other. But with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky. And I'll see you all in the next one. See you guys in a week, but you guys will see me, literally, in the next day. So, peace out, boys and girls, and I'll see you guys very, very shortly. Peace out. Hey, boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.